Why do you look like you peed your pants? I warned you.
Yeah. So Audrey accidentally dropped my cone. What happened there? I was filming.
I licked it too hard.
You licked it too hard.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Hello.
Greeting once again from Nova Scotia.
Yes, today we're going on a little bit of a road trip here in Nova Scotia South Shore. We're going to be heading to LaHave Islands.
Can't wait. We're going to be doing a cable ferry crossing. We're going to be visiting some beaches, doing some hiking, and we're also going to be doing an attraction that many locals in Lunenburg have been suggesting, the ovens.
The ovens, yes. We're also going to hit up LaHave Bakery. Apparently it's a must-do whenever you're crossing over on the ferry. So yeah, we're pretty pumped for today's outing. We have a beautiful day, blue skies, great weather, light breeze.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that Nova Scotia is the sunshine paradise of Canada.
Yeah, it sure seems that way.
It seems day after day we get nice weather like this. I don't know how we got so lucky.
So we are going to hit the road again. We're super close to the ferry. We're going to show you that crossing. And yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, road tripping in Nova Scotia, guys. Gotta love it.
We completely winged this day of road tripping across the LaHave Islands, but honestly, it turned out to be one of our favorite days on Nova Scotia South Shore. This day was based entirely on local suggestions and the odd roadside stop whenever something piqued our interest. We hadn't done much research, so we didn't know what to expect, and that was the beauty of it. The ferry crossing was quick and easy. We crossed the LaHave River from East LaHave to LaHave. How many times can you say LaHave in one sentence? This was a very short crossing to avoid a big detour through Bridgewater, and it meant we were ready to start our island hopping adventure a bit sooner. Well guys, we just got on the ferry and we are moving. Like, we literally drove on and 30 seconds later it's like, oh, we're going. We're on our way.
I know. And normally the ferry is $7, but it is free right now, I think, because of the situation that's going on.
Yes.
So, yeah.
A little bit of information there. We're doing this trip in September, early September. And yeah, apparently it's a super short crossing, just like 5 or 7 minutes. So Sam is snapping photos, filming some video clips.
Well, but this is amazing.
It's nice.
It's a cable car ferry, but it you know, it's the size of, you know, it's not as small as I thought it would be. It can hold approximately 10 to 12 vehicles, 9 to 12 vehicles, I think. And there's also room for quite a few pedestrians and cyclists. So,
you know, I was kind of expecting like a raft. Load up the vehicles on the raft, because we did a crossing on Lake Titicaca from Bolivia to Peru, or Peru to Bolivia. And honestly, it was kind of sketchy when I saw what they put the bus on.
Yeah, and don't mind me, guys. This is such a short crossing that I'm filming at the moment. You can see you know, we're almost there.
We'll see you guys on the other side.
Once we got off the ferry, we turned left and hit the LaHave Bakery right away. We'd recommend arriving around lunch because that's when they have their full menu featuring smoked salmon bagels, smoked meat paninis, breakfast sandwiches, and more. We got there a little too early for that. Alright, time to try this all. So we have, I'm going to try the Mediterranean wrap, pizza, the date square. That's a pretty eclectic lunch, but yeah. One thing I want to mention too is that just inside of the store, it's got this awesome vintage look. The store dates back to the 1800s, so they've got all kinds of interesting artifacts and decorations inside. A pretty cool spot for sure. You can see why people recommend it so highly. Oh yeah, really tasty. Try the pizza. Somebody's taken a nibble out of the pizza already. Who would that have been?
I don't know. A mouse?
3-cheese pizza. This is more like a pizza bun. This just hits the spot. It's gonna give us enough energy so we can start exploring. And last but not least, the date square. Oh yeah, super thick layer of date. That's my favorite item for sure. Yeah, great little bakery, and nice to be having some lunch here.
LaHave River Books is located in the back of the building, and they have an entire section dedicated to local authors, as well as books of local interest. There's also a really nice seating area out back with picnic benches and chairs, so it's a nice stop before kicking off your LaHave Island adventure.
Are you ready? No, not yet.
Dublin.
People got tired of old Dublin, so they made a new Dublin.
We're driving through New
People
Dublin.
got tired of old Dublin, so they made a new Dublin.
Sing along, Audrey.
People got tired of old Dublin, so they made a new Dublin.
This is going on YouTube. All right, so we have reached the first stop of the day. We've just arrived at Crescent Beach, and I've just learned an interesting fact about this place. Apparently, this is called a tombolo, which is a sandbar that extends from the mainland off towards an island. This particular one is 2 kilometers in length, and it varies in width. It's between 40 to 65 meters. So yeah, we're gonna be driving down here after we visit the beach and doing a little bit of island hopping. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. Observations: it smells salty and it smells seaweedy. Like, I'm thinking of all the dulse we were eating in Grand Manan just a few weeks ago. Doesn't it smell like dulse?
Yes, it does.
It smells like
salty
seaweed.
sea, wonderful smell.
I don't know if I'd say it's wonderful, but that's
I love
what it
it.
smells like.
I love it. I want to live by the sea someday, guys. That's my dream. That's my new dream.
New dream, not mountains, now it's sea.
Mountains and sea, even better.
One unusual thing that I'm noticing is that people are able to drive right down to the beach with their vehicles. So if you look over my shoulder, like, there's a lot of vans and SUVs just parked along the edge, and then you can just walk on down to the water, set up your picnic, your little day tent or whatever. And yeah, it's just a beautiful area, so peaceful. Like, there's hardly any people out here. That's really cool. Sam has gone into the water, getting nice and salty out there. But yeah, just a beautiful day to be out on the beach. And then we're gonna continue driving down that way and begin our island hopping. So I'm looking forward to that. Why do you look like you peed your pants?
I tried my best. I hiked up my shorts and it still didn't work out. So I was trying to get, look, this is the thing. I was trying to get some salt water on my wound that's healing. It's supposed to be great for it. And I went in a little too much. A wave came and splashed me really good. So now I'm soaking.
I saw this
Whoops.
happening in slow motion.
Oh,
I warned you.
Yeah. Island number 1. Whoop, whoop.
Bush Island.
Bush Island.
First island of the day.
Yeah, we're going to be doing quite a few, guys. So
Yes.
this is just the beginning.
It's an island hopping day, remember?
There's a network of these islands out in
Yes.
this particular area. And,
LaHave Islands.
LaHave Islands. This is particular Bush Island. And we'll see what we find. Well, island hopping update.
Update. All right, so we crossed from Crescent Beach
We sure did.
over to Bush Island, then Jenkins Island, then Bell Island. We have made it to LaHave Island. That's a whole lot of islands. But
Yeah.
one thing we've discovered is that it's mostly like cottages
Yeah.
and private property.
Yeah, it is. That's basically what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a cool museum that's being renovated at the
Got a
moment.
little scone.
Oh, my bad. Nibbling on scones too. So there's a museum. What's that one called? It's on the
Yeah,
map?
there's a maritime museum
Right.
on one of these islands. You see it as soon as you cross the bridge
Yeah.
because it's painted orange. You won't miss it.
Yeah, it's on this one actually, the LaHave Islands.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just enjoy the drive. It's just
Yes.
incredibly scenic, lots of forest, and these properties are fantastic because they haven't been cleared too much. Kind of just a pathway to the house,
Yeah.
and you still have the ruggedness out here, so
Yeah.
it does feel like you're in the forest. I love that about it.
And it's very hilly. Like
It
we've
is.
been going up some steep hills, getting this little baby up
We
there.
go up, and then we go down, and then we go
Yeah.
up, and then we go across the bridge.
Yeah,
and then
but it's been a lot of fun. Like I've enjoyed the island hopping, even though it wasn't what I imagined. I
No.
thought there would be like more access to the beaches, but it's more if you have your own vessels. Like
Yeah.
there's a lot of docking points for
Yeah.
like water access, stuff like that.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not coming here for a main tourist attraction. You're coming here for basically for the drive, and it's a beautiful drive and
Yeah.
well worth it in my opinion.
Yeah, and you have Crescent Beach, which is massive.
And now we're going to the one that's just north of there.
Rissers.
Yeah, it's Rissers. It's Rissers, I think, Provincial Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, or National Park. No, I think Provincial Park, and that's what's up next.
Yeah. Hey.
Look at this little slice of paradise we found on the side of the road. This is just incredible. Probably my favorite spot of the whole day. It's just so rugged, so beautiful. I don't see any homes. I don't see any people. I just feel like this is our own little spot, our own little private place out in nature.
of seaweed, yellow
Yes, there is seaweed for sure. It's just amazing. I just love it here.
We then continued on to Rissers Beach Provincial Park, which sits at the mouth of the Petite Riviere. The park has a 1.5-kilometer stretch of sheltered sandy beach, plus a boardwalk that runs along an inland marsh.
Hi. What did you think of Rissers Park?
Rissers Beach, Provincial Park.
There we go.
Lots to do here.
Oh yeah, so we started off by going to the beach, didn't we?
The water, felt like little ice cubes,
no, it's
but
not that
really
bad.
nice to walk on the beach. I wouldn't swim.
I got in knee deep. I thought it was okay. I mean, yeah, it's definitely chilly. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
But they also have a really nice boardwalk that goes through marshland. That's really pretty. There's a few forest trails where it's like really mossy and cool, like cooler temperatures.
Yeah, also a place that I think you can go camping. There's an RV area and also plenty of picnic benches and a canteen which sells ice cream and also like I think fast food like hamburgers and stuff like that. So a great place to bring a family or to go as a couple or even to come as by yourself because we just love it here. We then hopped back on the ferry and headed across the LaHave River. But don't worry, our road trip wasn't over yet. We still had a few more places we wanted to visit on the drive back.
Hello. Whoa. He loves putting the camera in my face. Hello.
Hey guys.
Back on the ferry.
Back on the ferry. World's quickest crossing, basically. We're almost there.
Yes, we're heading back to East LaHave. And we're going to do a few more stops along the way before we get back to Lunenburg. Some nature, outdoorsy hikes and that kind of thing.
There's another beach to visit and there's the ovens. So
the ovens, yes. You got it right this time.
Finally.
The ovens. We've called it,
got it right.
The pots, the ceramics, everything. It's the ovens.
Everything other than the ovens. Finally called it what it's supposed to be called. Oh, the thing I wanted to mention, Nova Scotia's awesome slogan for its license plate is Canada's Ocean Playground. Perfect, huh?
Indeed.
We've been doing that all day.
Yes.
So. Hurdles Beach was our next stop, but first a little ice cream stop because who can resist an ice cream truck? Certainly not us.
I'm hungry, okay? This is like my first treat of the day.
I know.
Since lunch.
We are hungry.
Got ice cream.
Okay, so the one you're trying, which is mine, is the Mariner's Sea Salt Caramel and the Peanut Butter Fudge Crunch.
So good.
What do you got?
Death by chocolate, which is good.
Yeah. And some rainbow.
That one here is called Moon Mist.
Yeah.
I think it's a flavor for kids because it tastes like bubble gum. I just thought it sounded nice, but realistically, the chocolate's better.
You got a kid's flavor. Nice.
Sam is on his second cone.
So Audrey accidentally dropped my cone. What happened there? I was filming.
I licked it too hard.
You licked it too hard. The flavor was too delicious. And anyways, we went back to Benny's ice cream truck. And I'm not sure if it's Benny who works there, but let's assume that it is Benny. Benny's a great guy. We offered to pay him for a brand new one, and he insisted that we got a cone gratis, so for free. And what a nice person to do that. So if you're coming here, enjoy some delicious ice cream
and
at
try
Benny's.
not to drop your cone.
Yeah, don't drop your cone like us, but go try some delicious ice cream at Benny's ice cream truck.
What's going on?
I fail each and every time. I get overconfident. I have my pants rolled up like this.
That's way too much leg for YouTube, okay?
Yeah, I know. That's some very pasty legs. Apologies for that. But my goodness, it's been so nice to get salty now for what, the third or fourth time today? But I'll say this about this beach. This has been the nicest one to go in barefoot. Just beautiful sand. And the waters are a little bit clearer once you go in as well. Just love this one. This is my favorite.
Hurdles Beach.
Hurdles Beach, yeah. At least for the experience of walking into the water, this is the best one.
And beautiful cliffs.
Oh gosh, yeah.
In this direction.
Look at some of the real estate. I mean, could you get a better view?
And then there's Gaff Point in the other direction.
Yeah, we're not going to make it there. It's like a 2-hour walk. The Benny said at the ice cream shop.
His name's probably not even Benny.
Probably not Benny. We're gonna call him Benny because that's the name of the shop. So Benny said 2 hours or 40 minutes. We've actually got the ovens left to visit, and it's now 4:20, so we do need to get going.
We are driving to the Ovens Natural Park. We're almost there. We just saw the sign for it, and it says this is the site of the 1861 gold rush. There was a gold rush, whoa, close to my face.
Sorry. In
Nova Scotia. It also says this is Canada's first campground. So that's kind of cool. Alright guys, so we have arrived at the Ovens Natural Park. Admission was 10 Canadian dollars per person plus tax.
23.
And we are going to be doing the Sea Cave Trail. So we got a nice little map with the layout. The interesting thing we learned is like this was the hub of the gold rush here in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Something I had no idea about. 1861 gold rush. And it says that at the height of this gold rush, there was a whole town here with over 1,000 miners, complete with hotels, stores, a bank. All of that is gone now. Like, wow. We're out in nature, so that is super crazy. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna be walking the trail, learning a bit of the history. This is the first stop we've come to on our hiking trail, Tucker's Tunnel. So let's head on down, shall we?
Tucker on down.
Tucker on. Tucker's Tunnel. Here we go.
That's as far as you get.
There's like a balcony with a little lookout into the tunnel.
Yeah, you get a fabulous view. That's amazing, actually.
Wow.
Whoa. That is insane.
So we've come down these steps. And now there's like a little balcony area. You can't actually climb down any further. But you get a view of the tunnel. You can see the sea to one side.
You can. It's amazing. This view is just unbelievable. Wow.
Wow.
And it goes way down to the left as well.
Yeah.
I can't even see how far it goes down there.
Look at that, guys. The tunnel where people looked for gold. Come on, waves. Sam's waiting for the magic waves. I know you can do it.
I know you can smash into the rocks.
We've just begun this hike, and honestly, I can say this is well worth paying for.
Yeah,
wouldn't you agree?
This is blowing us away.
Yeah.
To be honest, how many people recommended this place to us?
Quite a few. Three,
quite
maybe?
a few. Yeah, this was the most recommended place when they found out we were coming to LaHave for the day. Mm-hmm. And this is on the way to LaHave, obviously. But man, it's so cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
deeper and deeper into the dark tunnel to see where it leads.
Spooky! Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Be really careful, eh? Whoa. What a day.
What a day, what a day.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun, I've got to say.
One of the most fun days of travel I've had in a very long time.
Yes.
I mean, we've had, well, not in a long time, we've been having great days of travel.
In Nova Scotia. Yeah.
But that was the most random day, and we didn't have any set plans. There was no musts.
Yeah.
It was just, let's go and see and do as much as we can.
It was really our travel style, kind of just winging it, driving around, looking for good food, a bit of hiking, lots of time in nature.
Yeah.
And yeah, especially this last spot, like the ovens, I would so recommend coming here if you're in Lunenburg.
That was probably the most impressive thing today, for sure.
So cool.
And hey, I'm turning into a bit of a beach bunny. I used to always joke like I don't like going to the beach, but I love just getting my feet wet and just going in and getting my salty wound wet.
Salty wound. Okay, people were asking in a few videos ago, what happened to your leg? Because you were all bandaged up. Now we're talking about a wound.
Yeah, I had a horrible fall in Odell Park in Fredericton, and I landed on sharp rocks. So I took out, it wasn't just like skin, like I took out a giant chunk of flesh.
Yeah, it was
probably should have gotten a stitch. Like even when I went home, my dad was horrified, so that says a lot. But it's healing well, and you know what, going to the beach several times today is helping.
The ocean has helped.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'd say an ultimate day of road tripping in Nova Scotia. What do you think?
It was, yeah. Oh, and a little shout out to the beach just down here, Cunard's Beach. So we mentioned that this was part of the gold rush here in Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
And when gold was found on this beach, they bagged up half of the sand on there and shipped it off to Wales. And then what was left over, they started panning. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. Like, I didn't know there had been a gold rush. You always think it's out west.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's obviously the ones up further north
Klondike.
Are the most famous. Yeah, exactly. But no, there were gold rushes all over the place. I mean, everyone was trying to make a bit of a fortune back then. Life was harder. So anyways.
So yeah, we're gonna head back into Lunenburg, have a little bite, but we hope you guys enjoyed the journey thus far. And tomorrow we are heading onwards to Peggy's Cove. And I'm sure we're gonna make more stops along the way.
Yeah, we'll take the lighthouse route, and we'll stop plenty of times along the way, and we'll show you the whole journey. So join us there.
See you.
Thanks for watching. Bye.